But has its own unique name.
All right, so we're trying something new. So you all have to clap real loud, you know, because it's a long way, and we're trying something new because as we broadcast to the masses here. My son-in-law's father sent that to me. He does sound for a prison ministry, and he put up one of these signs by the sound tent when they're playing, and he's gotten a big kick out of it. And what he liked best was that the guards came over, and they were not happy. They think he was broadcasting directly from the prison, and he had to tell them that the sign was just for fun. Well, welcome to February. And today, I thought we would look at some February songs and some songs that mean something to me for some reason. So we're going to sing some of those. For years, Marcia and I hosted a Groundhog's Day party at our first neighborhood when we moved to Georgia, and the major part of that party, I guess, was that we would sing the groundhog songs, which we're going to do, and eventually we would both play, and then pretty soon the two girls played. So when they were 9 and 13, that we would stop in the middle of the party and sing the groundhog song. It goes like this. Oh, shoulder up your gun and whistle up your dogs. Shoulder up your gun and whistle up your dogs. Rock and catch a big groundhog. Oh, groundhog. Oh, I heard down but I didn't dig deep. I heard down but I didn't dig deep. Found that whistle too fast to sleep. Oh, groundhog. So, of course, we had to put Marcia in the song. Oh, here comes Marcia with a 12-foot pole. Here comes Marcia with a 10-foot pole. Oh, groundhog. Here comes Marcia with a snicker and a grin. Here comes Marcia with a snicker and a grin. Groundhog grease all over her chin. Oh, groundhog. So we moved in this neighborhood and we didn't know anybody in the neighborhood. And we decided to have a Groundhog's Day party, thinking that if you ask 40 people, that 20 people would come. It turns out that Groundhog's Day, this was when Super Bowl used to be in January, was like the perfect time to have a party. People were in the mood, and like 50 people came. So, and in getting ready, we contacted the hillbillies we knew in Detroit to get a recipe for groundhog stew, and Mabel gave us a recipe. So Marcia gathered the onions and the turnips and the potatoes and the carrots, and then she went and got several pounds of ground ham and ground pork and made this big stew. But our neighbors didn't know us, and they only kind of knew that we were a little hillbilly oriented, and they weren't too sure about what was in that groundhog stew. And so the next year they came and somebody brought this verse. Never could eat no groundhog meat. My heart's too soft and my stomach's too weak. For something it makes February acting complete. Oh, groundhog, lick this cornbread line on the shelf. Lick this cornbread line on the shelf. You want any more, you better sing it yourself. Oh, groundhog. So that's the groundhog song. So happy Groundhog's Day. And thinking about family songs, and I may have shared this with you in the past. My dad used to sing, and the last song I remember him singing was Precious Memories. And my mother played the dulcimer, so this is her dulcimer. And thinking about my mom and dad, and singing about precious memories, how they linger, how they'll ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious memories unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how sent somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred paths unfold. Father, loving mother, fly across the lonely hills, and the home scenes of my childhood in fond memory will be. Very much. So my mother would dress up in her little outfit and play at the little local log cabin museum, and people thought, oh, she's just really, really good. And she was very pleasant.
You have a calico dress?
Calico.
So thinking family songs. And today is my daughter's birthday, so I thought I would get you all to help me with when it comes time on the last verse to sing a song to Kate. So, she's 31, and we did get a text from her today that things were going okay. She was sitting in first class on a plane going to Las Vegas for the weekend. So poor baby, she's doing okay, I guess. Wish her luck. So this is the birthday song that was written by a friend of mine we've sung this one at Marcia's birthday too, who wrote this song, and I told her, I really like this song, and she said, when you get to the point that you hate hearing it on the radio, I'll like it too. She wanted it to be so popular that everybody hated it. But it's called Cut the Cake. They're gonna let the second grade out early today, and it made little Mikey kind of blue. He just turned 7 years old that day, and he thought he'd do the party at school. He goes back home and he looks in the yard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jumped up and they hollered real hard. head full of business through and through. They're putting in a whole new system at the shop. Big guy, he had a birthday due. He goes back home and he's taking off guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jumped up and they hollered, happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You should groove out of the old baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 23 birthdays, wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. So cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Old man Michael in his rocking chair, and my miner in the view. He's still got all his teeth, and he's still got all his hair, and his age is 92. He turns in his seat, and he's taking off hard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jumped up, now hollered real hard, happy birthday to you. Say it makes me think of the good days. Happy birthday to you. You should groove out of the old baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 92nd birthday, wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. So cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Let's sing one to Kate. Take a picture for Kate. She's 31. Where's that go? Do makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kate. You should groove out of the old baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 31 birthdays, wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. So cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and thanks for helping sing to Kate.
Yay.
So, this is a song that my grandfather, I can remember him singing, and also my friend Old Bald Gene. This is Old Bald Gene's picture. He was my music mentor. He died when he was 86, and he was such a character, a race car driver, a guide for big game hunting in Wyoming, and a merchant seaman. It just an amazing guy. He lived on nothing, basically, but enjoyed life to the fullest. And one time I asked him if he had any regrets, and he said his only regret was that he dropped out of school with 6 months, high school with 6 months to go. He said he later found out that he could have dropped out 3.5 years earlier. He said he wasted 3.5 years that he could have been enjoying and doing things. So he was a character. And he sang this song too. Let's see. All over the country they're giving away millions and millions of coupons each day. You get them for nothing and you bet your life. I save them up 'cause I got a wife. My wife has the habit, she's saving a few. She needs 6,008,002. She wants a new hat, but I don't know what for. To get them she needs 6 million more. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. What I want with one Lord only knows. Saving up coupons to get one of those. My wife and I live in a nice little flat. All that we have is a dog and a cat. The couple next door got a bundle of joy. The stork came and left them a new baby boy. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. Oh, what I want, I don't know. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. And Gene grew up in the time when all the jokes were he was like a confirmed bachelor who only slipped into marriage once with a girl he met in kindergarten for a short time. And then all the jokes seemed to be about marriage and mothers-in-law. So here's one of the ones that I picked up the paper and here's what I read. The mother-in-law of Jim Jones is now dead. Accidentally he shot her, but they let him go. The gun, it was loaded, but he didn't know. Now I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. Going to load it right under her nose. Saving up coupons to get one of those. My wife, I married my wife and her dear mother too. Vacations, time's coming, I know what I'll do. Out to 1,000 islands, I'll send them for fun and have them spend a year on each one. Now I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. What I want with one Lord only knows, but I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Oh wait, I turned the page, and of course there's more verses from Gene. I think these are his originals. I remember my grandfather singing that song, but he didn't sing these last couple of verses. A girl in a bikini came passing by. I'm totally blind, but she caught my eye. I ran her down the street to a neighbor's place. I stared at her husband right in the face. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. What I want with one at my age, well, Lord only knows. Saving up coupons to get one of those. He did have one love of his life. He was madly in love with, of all people, Donna Douglas, who was Ellie Mae on the Clampets. And in the olden days, it was hard to get like information or pictures about the people you had crushes on. So Gene would take his film camera and he would sit in front of the TV at 4:30 when the Beverly Hillbillies came on. And then he would send the pictures away, and 2 weeks later they would come back. And what tickled his mother most was the times that he was too slow pushing the button and the screen changed and he got a full face picture of Granny. She told that story and made me laugh too. I saw Donna Douglas on the TV screen, a hillbilly gal in faded blue jeans. If I had that girl, I'd be so glad. For her, I'd sell everything that I had. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. I love that gal from her head to her toes. Saving up coupons to get one of those. So if you liked you eventually found yourself in a song, you would come and visit my daughters Jennifer and Caitlin and Marcia and I. And at the time, our household pets were two ferrets named Marco and Polo, which were, if you've never had ferrets, it's something to think about. They were characters. This is the verse that after that trip visit, he came back and said, you go to the Kelleys and here's what you'll find. Jennifer and Caitlin and Marcia divine. John's on the porch feeding the ferrets, you know. Frailing the banjo, picking cotton-eyed Joe. I'm saving up coupons to get one of those. Saving up coupons to get one of those. What I want with one Lord only knows. Saving up coupons to get one of those. Thank you. So this is my daughter's guitar that I'm playing, and I made it easier to play by taking a couple of strings off of it. Kind of gets me down a little lower register. This is Old Bald Gene. They called him Old Bald Gene. I met him when he was 50 and he was bald, and we played music with these two 13-year-olds. And the one was 13, one was 15. I was in medical school. And they met him, they just called him Old Bald Gene, and we've always called him that, but he was old when he was 50, so now that I think back about it, he wasn't that old. And this is a banjo that his dad picked out of the garbage can. It was made in 1904, so sometimes during the 20s it had become an orphan, and his dad picked it out and Gene played it, and I would come and fix it up a little bit when I played, and then it came home with me when Gene passed. And this is I was thinking February is about Valentine's Day, but all of Gene's songs were kind of cautionary tales about getting married, so I thought before Valentine's come, we'll do the cautionary version. And this is called The Bald Head End of a Broom. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit so I have to go to love, it is a very funny thing, it captures the young and the old. Just like a dish of boarding house hash and any young man it's sold. Makes you feel like a freshwater eel, cause your head too swell. You'll think you clover till your honeymoon is over, and then you wish you were dead. Well, let's keep away from the girls, I'd say, give them lots of room. When you're wet, they'll beach till you're dead with the bald head end of the broom. Oh, women, take my advice, don't be in a hurry for the wedding. You'll think you're clover till the honeymoon is over, and then you wish you were dead. With a cross-eyed baby on each knee and a wife with a plastered nose. Think your love doesn't run very far when you have to wear second-hand clothes. Boys, keep away from the girls, I say, give them lots of room. When you're wet, they'll beach till you're dead with the bald-headed end of the broom. She seems so sweet and kind. Listen, boys, take my advice when they say that love is blind. It's honey this and honey that. thought she was so fine. When she woke up in the morning, I swear she could pass for the daughter of Frankenstein. Oh, let's keep away from the girls, I say, lots of room. When you're wet, they'll each take dead with a ball headed in the room. I married me, this city gal, I loved her from the start. But when I finally got her home, she started to fall apart. First her hair, eyelashes, 2 hip pads, and a chesty bra. I said, you don't need a man, you need a parts department. I'm going back to work. Oh, boys, keep away from the girls, I say, give them lots of room. When you're wet, they'll each take your dad with a ball headed in the room. Oh, when you're wet, they'll each take your dad with a ball headed in the room. Yeah. That last verse, I'm sure was Jean. She needed a parts department. February is also President's Day, so I thought I would play you a little song about President Lincoln. It's always heard it played as a fiddle tune until about 15 years ago, and somebody just sang a little snippet of a verse, and then when I went to look it up this week, there's like lots and lots of verses, maybe a little different tune, but the fiddle tune goes like this. Lincoln, he shot him in the head. Who shot Lincoln? Now Mr. Lincoln's dead. There's trees and balls in Washington, John Wilkes Booth has fled. Lincoln's lying cold and dead with a bullet in his head. Bring the traitors in, boys, bring the traitors in. Bring the traitors in, boys, bring the traitors in. Who shot Lincoln? And I'll play one more for you that kind of goes along with that. Cautionary tales of women, I guess, and things that might have been. Ever made was take that wedding back. Now I'm tied to a nagging wife and I'm always in a ride. Too scared to talk, I walk the chalk, my head I neatly bow. Oh, I'll be 16 again and know what I know now. Said I'd like to be 16 again and know what I know now. The girls are pleased with every squeeze, I'd make them holler, wow. But it's too late to change my fate, such things not allowed. I'd like to be 16 again and know what I know now. Spent my youth running around and I thought I knew it all. What I learned it hard and now my head is bald. I reminisce of the things I miss, of the fields I'd like to fly. 16 again, I know what I know now. Said I'd like to be 16 again, I know what I know now. The girls that please there for squeeze, I'd make them a holler, wow. But it's too late to change my fate, such things are not allowed. And I'd like to be 16 again, I know what I know now. This next verse has the word geritol in it, which kind of makes me think that this is an old song. My teeth are gone, I'm not too strong, lost my sex appeal. Even Judge Geritol couldn't hear the way I feel. Like I'm dog, too old to bite, all I can do is growl. Why be 16 again, I know what I know now. Said I'd like to be 16 again, I know what I know now. The girls that please were there for squeeze, I'd make them a holler, oh, wow. But it's too late to change my fate, such things are not allowed. I'd like to be 16 again, know what I know now. Said I'd like to be 16 again, know what I know now. Said I'd like to be 16. Oh heck, I'd just like to know what any 16-year-old knows now. Which brings us to the end of our February, and every February we sing this song, because we sing this song every time. We'll be off the air in just one song. Thanks, Al. You take a C-A-N-R and an E-S-S, W-I-N-D, and spells swing, and means paradise. You take a C-A-N-R and an E-S-S, W-I-N-D, and spells swing, it's mighty nice. You take a C-R-E-S-S, W-I-N-D, that's swing, and that's home to me, and that's swing, and it means paradise, in Gainesville, Georgia, USA. Happy February. Thank you, all you family members, for sharing memories, and thanks for creating new ones with us today. God bless, and we'll have some love songs come around Valentine's Day. All right, you may talk amongst yourselves.
We're off the air now.